Good morning. I had a quick look of my garden after not seeing it for over 1 week, and it is wild, wild. I'm gonna just show you. Let's start over here. Things are popping up that I did not plant. This is Swiss chard that I did not plant, and it's pure. I am getting a lot of tomatoes just sprinkled everywhere. My beans are popping up. This is not a bean. I don't even know what these are. My green onions, my tomatoes back here are thriving. Wow, actually should be staked up here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I have a lot of tomatoes I need to thin out. My beans are getting big. I have weeds I need to take out. This broccoli, look, it just started to separate. I don't know what kind of weather it is, so I'm actually going to take that out. These are not forming. It's not forming, but it's covering up my zucchini here, so I'm going to start taking these out because they're not forming anything. This flower bed has a mixture of so many things. I got to take out the weeds. I don't know what's popping up in this strawberry bed. And then I have some peppers that are popping up along here. This is just a mixture of so much. This is zinnia. I know that for a fact. And that one might be a poppy. I don't know. My garlic is doing well. This is a hot pile of a mess because I have I have chard that popped up there. I have a radish that popped up there that wasn't there before. My peppers, other than that, my peppers are looking good. I just have so many things that are popping up. Carrots. And then I have all of these kalunai. These are all popping up. I did not plant. So there's so many things that I did not plant that's popping up. So I just need to do a huge cleanup of this now. And I have 2 plants that I did purchase that I do want, and I got to do some weeding too, that I do want to make sure I plant today. So a big garden day. Alright guys, I know it doesn't look like much. My parents are going to get these avocado or loquat trees. I'm not really sure what they are that grew in my compost. They're going to get that. I cleaned up all the weeds. I took out and cleaned up this. I left this one because it's heading ahead of broccoli. This looks like a cabbage and it's starting to develop, so I'm going to keep that and this back one. So there's only 3 plants, but as soon as this is done, all my beans are going to have more space, as well as my zucchinis. My cilantro is wild, and kaluna is growing everywhere. And then I have added my tomato plant and my Thai dragon, and so yeah, and added some more soil throughout to keep things alive. Eat the slugs, please, Mr. Bird. You're more than welcome to go to my garden as long as you eat the slugs. My morning harvest, I got some Swiss chard and my broccoli.
Hi guys, I'm here at my parents' house and I kind of figured I haven't done a garden tour of her house just yet, so I figured while my mom is away and I am having to water her garden, why don't I give you guys a look. Start off with this calamansi tree. They've actually produced several calamansi already, and it continues to produce. It actually has quite a lot of calamansi now. And then heading over here to the first pineapple plant. I think I've shown this many times, but as you can see, there's actually new growth happening. So this plant is actually making a comeback, just watering the plants here. And then this one I recently purchased for them. And this variety of pineapple guava is, so this variety of pineapple is called Coolagel or Coolagee. So well, I don't know what the first plant is. We got that in Orange County, but I've been watering them. This has probably been thriving because I don't know, and there's been new growth happening, probably because it's adapted or acclimated more to this weather. All right, I'm trying to stay away from the light, but this is their tangerine, and during the summer there were so many tangerine, and this is so fragrant, and their tangerines are getting sweeter as the years pass by, but they have quite a lot of blossoms and the bees are loving it. This is the wineberry. I cannot wait for this to have wineberries again. This is one of my favorite berries that is in their garden. I purchased this for them thinking it was raspberry, but it's wineberry. And then that one over there is blackberry, and it's thriving. Just trying to train it all to go on this. This is, let's see, this is their persimmon. Last year it didn't produce as many persimmons. I know my dad heavily trimmed this, but yeah, this is coming back to life. As I come around, this is their apple tree. This apple tree had quite a lot of apples, and you can see the blossoms here. Still pretty bare. We've still been having cold temperatures, but hopefully it'll start warming up. This guava tree has a lot of leaves, and it has produced sweet guavas, and they're pink guavas. Last year they did not produce any. And here is their lemon tree. I'm not really a fan of this lemon tree. This is not a Meyer lemon, and it has like such thick skin, which I'm not really a fan of. I can't remember if we purchased, this is a nectarine, but we purchased this in Costco. I actually vlogged this, and this is its second year. It does come back every year, and it typically takes about 3 years before a plant actually starts developing fruit. So hopefully this will start producing fruit here in the next year or so. Talbos ng kamote. Look how big these blueberries are. They are just so big. Actually, I think I'm gonna get this selfishly. Look how big it is. But other birds are just gonna eat it, so I might as well. That was sweet. And another blueberry. This is their cherimoya. It has some new growth. My mom has been gone, and this dried out, so hopefully it'll bounce back. This is their plum tree, and this plum tree is super sweet. Leela absolutely loves these. As you can see, there's quite a lot of blossoms as well. Because they didn't actually have a raspberry, oops, my mom and dad got another raspberry. Hopefully this is actually a raspberry. And then my mom has a green onions, and then her Swiss chard tree. This is the other persimmon, so this is coming alive. And then this year she didn't plant as many tomatoes, which I'm happy she didn't. So I just got done watering all of these. All right, these are my mom's seedlings. She has, oops, keep still, almost fell. Ampalaya. I don't know what that is. It's some kind of squash. And she has several okra. Coming out to this side garden, I'm going to water these, but I will show you. This is their grape tree, and back there they have some dragon fruit as well. So this is their grape, and then my mom has prepared cilantro. Let's see, where is in my shade? Not. She has some tomatoes. These all need watering. She has eggplants, and it progressively gets better. As you can see here, she has some eggplants. Here, she has the Asian Delight eggplants, and then she has some sweet banana peppers, and then rounding out some more tomatoes. Hi guys, I am back home. I actually just picked up some okra seeds, one to save for a later date and one to plant now. My husband has been asking me for okra, and I had no intentions of planting it, but because he asked for it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to put it actually where I had the broccoli plants, and because I'm going to have some space open up when I remove the rest of these broccoli, that is where I'm going to plant it. So that is what I'm going to do right now. Good morning. I have actually not picked up the camera for the past 2 days to show myself. Been really busy, just kind of things thrown your way or my way. Do you have a place that you like to go to, like if you've been working all day, especially if you work from home, and just like want to revive or refresh your brain? Mine is the garden. My garden looks like a huge mess because there's so many things that are sprouting that I did not plant, but I just love it. Let me show you my garden. Right here is my zucchini that I intentionally planted and will be thinning out. This is a cabbage that looks like it's gonna start to head up. This has a broccoli, and that also has a broccoli. That's why I haven't. I'm having some of these sprouts. I don't even know what they are. I don't know. They're probably seeds that I threw over. Supposed to be for the winter, but they're just sprouting. Tomatoes, I did not plant there, but it's sprouting. My green onions, my tomatoes are thriving. My sun gold, and then tomatoes that I intentionally did plant that I'm gonna be thinning out here. And then my green beans, we use a lot of green beans, so these are supposed to be all bush variety, because I did not want to deal with trellising them, but so far, knock on wood, the pill bugs and the slugs do not eat them. I have just peppers here. These are hot peppers. These strawberries are not showing any sign of growth. There's a potential that I might just rip them out. This is my flower bed, which again, there's volunteers tomatoes and tomatoes everywhere, which is fine. I like tomatoes. And then this was a strawberry bed. But again, the strawberries are not thriving. And then different things like those are zinnias. This is a poppy. These are kalunai. And then this is a ground cherry that's growing. Again, my garlic looks good. They say that if half of the stalk is dead, that's when you want to pull them out. They're not there yet, but yeah, they look good. My sunflower bed looks good. And then I have more zinnias that is popping up. I have, again, tomatoes popping up everywhere. Zinnias. This cilantro is going to be going away soon. My husband's going to make some pho. I have tomatoes that, again, grew in the back here. And I got a lot of weeds that if I don't constantly pull them up, they grow so quickly. have a lot of tomatoes that's sprouted because I did have tomatoes here last year. And then I have cucumbers. And kalunai is sprouting up everywhere. Which is weird because I only had kalunai in that little area last year. I have some more zinnias, kalunai. I do have some pak choi that looks like it's sprouting. This is my intentional row. And then everything just got messed. I have some volunteer carrots that grew. Radishes. This is actually a daikon radish. You can see the white bulb popping up. So that should be good pretty soon. If I step back here, I have a lot of basil that I just spread. Can't wait to get some fresh basil. I have a lot of potatoes that spread. So, and some more tomatoes and kale, and this is a dandelion. Yeah. It's a dandelion that I'm going to take out. There's more dandelions that I do not want in my garden. And I did not plant this, but very back there is a ground cherry.